Welcome to the United States of Tiffany. Our commentary offers a humorous take on wrestling. Please note, we're not bullying or attacking the wrestlers. We're engaging with the choreographed sport and its storylines. Our jokes and observations are about the characters and storylines, not the real people behind them. Tourists and citizens alike, welcome. Enjoy the show, and remember, it's all in good fun.
Irresistible.
Let's go.
I gotta do this show. Shut up, Jared. Shut up. 2 minutes. You cannot curse for 2 minutes. Hello, people. How are you guys doing? I hope everybody's doing okay. I hope y'all are doing all right. Gerard he's having a moment.
A moment she started.
You know what? I can't say what I want to say. So
2 minutes.
Hold, please. Hold, please. Give me 1 second while I gather him. Okay. And y'all get to come in and relax yourself. Go get something to drink or something. Give me 1 minute.
Still don't know my words, still stressing perfection. Let you all in my mental, got me looking too desperate. Damn, you ain't desired.
Okay. Sorry about that. Anyway. Welcome to the show. I hope y'all enjoyed Monday Night Raw. It was interesting. I will say it kept me entertained all the way through. All right, let me get some of the people in. So I have people in my comments. Hello. Kayla was number 1. Nika was 2nd. And then Don was 3rd. Hello, Donnie. Donnie hasn't been in the top 5 in a while. And then we rounded out with Rico. Hi, Rico. Rico haven't been in the top 5 in a while. So shout out to y'all for coming in first and early and getting the top commenter of the day. Now, Rico said being sick done messed up my sleep schedule because I'm wide awake and my alarm is set for 6:30. Oh, baby, you need to go to sleep. If you can't go to sleep, at least go lay down. But then from what I hear and what everybody keeps doing when I be doing these videos, is y'all hoes be in here sleep when I be talking. So just put the earbuds in, nigga, and roll over. Like, I'll pass in 2 minutes. Don't start with me. You say 4 minutes. It takes 5 minutes and 3 seconds. Go somewhere. Anyway, Not I am laid down. He said I am laid down. That grammar.
Craziness.
Wow. Let's get into it. Monday Night Raw was a very solid show. I will say that they did exactly what they were supposed to do. They are heating up for Elimination Chamber. The only thing I hated was Logan Paul. It wasn't the match. The match was great. It's no disrespect to his match, his skills. That's never the problem. I just don't like him. And I wish they would have chosen somebody else for him to go up against because Rey Mysterio has yet to get any get back off of him. And I don't understand why they keep serving Rey Mysterio ass up to him. It feels racist, and I don't like it. It feels racist. He said, child, I be sleep and do. He said, don't do me. But I want to make sure you get your views, period. Period. But everybody go to sleep on me. So if I can put you to sleep, then so be it. That was hard to watch. It was, Marcel. But I will say this. Outside of my personal feelings for Logan Paul, I don't like him as a person. As a wrestler, he's fine. He put on a good match against Rey Mysterio. That's not something I'll ever take away from him. I just don't like him. I don't like him. So watching him wrestle is not something that I really want to do or need to do. I don't care for him or his bullshit. So I'm good. And then he walking away after he won and he says shit like, this is what be pissing me off, right? He's walking away and he's going, oh, I'm this good looking and I remained humble. You are part of the Long Chin Brigade, bro. Like you are not. Let me make this very clear. I want to make this very clear. There are levels to attractiveness, right? And a lot of people would discredit me because I'm a chunky butt, but no matter what you say about my body, my face card don't never decline. But yours, my guy, you have problems in that department. I guarantee you the only reason why bitches be fucking with you is because of your social media fame and your money. That's dead ass. Like you are not attractive enough to make those claims. Your body's not that great. If we're being honest, your face is mid and you're a shitty human being. You don't even have the personality to make up for the lackluster looks. So I'm so confused by that line. So confused. Like I'm so rich, but I remain humble. I stay humble. Wowzers. The bullshit. The bullshit that we have been fed is crazy. I don't understand. I don't get it. His promos have no substance. So we had this conversation a while ago. I think it was a couple weeks ago before I got sick. I thought he looked out of sync. It kept missing. What kept missing? His hits kept missing. Must be the cash because it ain't no H your face. It definitely ain't. It definitely ain't. I don't know who's looking at this. Well, his wife. I mean, sure, go off. But I'm not going to be looking at you sweating on my face and in the throes of passion, and I got to look at that. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Quit right there. 1, 2, 3. Match over. Get up. Get up. Up. Get up. Get the fuck up. I gotta go. You. No. Logan, you're not that cute. Your hair is uneven and you look dusty as fuck. Now she look dusty. They kept rolling into each other, missing spots. Oh, I'm gonna be honest with you, babe. I watched Logan Paul's match with Rey Mysterio in spots. The spots I saw looked pretty solid. Wasn't a bad match. It was actually pretty good. For the most part, all the matches on the card today were really good. Really, really good. Especially the tag team match with Liv and Raquel. Which, let me get to that in a minute. Because something is bugging me about this Elimination Chamber. And I don't understand it. And maybe somebody can explain it to me, but I don't get it. Like, your bank account is not the issue we're having. And that's all, period. Like, he like, I'm rich and I still remain humble. Like, where? How? Do you understand what the word humble means? Do you know what that means? Like, you're a braggadocious person. That's not humble, babes. You're not even humble bragging. Like, you are legit bragging. You are legit calling and telling everyone your business. It's not humble, honey. God, that Lorraine education whipped your ass, didn't it? My God, today. Terrible. Terrible. That's why I had to turn to YouTube. It was the only way. It was the only way. I'm no supermodel, but I know that I'm cuter than him. And I may be pretty, but I'm not a piece of shit, and period. Hello, Caliente. How are you? So Logan Paul qualified for the Elimination Chamber, if you care. I don't want to see him in the chamber. I really want them to get rid of him very early. Because the last time he did something crazy in the Elimination Chamber and eliminated somebody. I think it was LA Knight when they was in the chamber. They was in the chamber and when they go to Australia last year for Elimination Chamber. I want to say, yeah, because Rhea had wrestled in front of her friends and family then. She was going up against Nia, remember?
Vaguely.
Was it year before last? Last year. It was last year. But anyways, he did something crazy in the chamber last year, and I really want them. They did. I thought so. Thank you, Don. I really want them to pull somebody to pull a Kofi and an edge on him. Like, real bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really need that. I need that in my life. It need to happen specifically to him. Nobody else. I will not accept it from anybody else. I will not. AJ Styles got to have a moment on Monday Night Raw today, which we love that for him. AJ has earned the right to be able to come out there and talk his shit. And basically what he said was he thought that injury 4 months ago was going to be the end of him. And I remember him tweeting out that this little ankle injury he had was not like the other injuries. This one was very, very serious and he was scared. And by the grace of God, he was able to come back. I like AJ Styles. I've always been a big fan of AJ Styles, and AJ looks incredible. Did y'all see him on Monday Night Raw today? AJ Styles looked incredible. I was like, I don't know what type of super serum y'all motherfuckers is drinking, but craziness. Craziness, okay? I was like, wow, he is really cut. He is, and I mean, we're not just talking his arms, but AJ is slim, streamlined, just nothing but pure muscle everywhere. And AJ Styles is a good looking man. That is attractive, okay? Logan Paul, no. Well, I'm black, so I got him beat, ugly or not. And that's on period. AJ looked great. Just was like, my God. Did you get some of the super serum that Chris Evans and them got? Jesus. God, I used to call him Soccer Mom. That's a good callback. That's a good callback. That's a real good callback. Thank you, Kayla. Thank you. Anyways, so AJ Styles was out there and Dominic Mysterio decided to come out there and, talk shit or whatever. And it was like Judgment Day runs Raw. I'm like, child, you can't even get your group together. Like, the Judgment Day is barely a group. Y'all are not even close to being a threat. And what I really don't like is y'all dragging this shit out with Judgment Day. Like, kill it now. Kill it and be done with it. It's a dead horse and it needs to be beaten. JD McDonough got injured. I hope he comes back 100% ready to go whenever he's really medically cleared. But right now, Judgment Day is of no threat to anybody. The only people who are doing anything is Liv and Raquel. And when Raquel finally realizes that Liv Morgan is not on her side, maybe Raquel will be able to get somewhere. But until then, she just gonna be somebody else's bitch. And if that's what she like, that's what she like. I can't be mad at her for that. Live your best life, Sam. I don't know why you like being a bitch, but you are a bitch. Okay, hold tight, y'all. I got blow my nose, and I don't want to do that in y'all ear. So let me put y'all on hold for a minute, and I'll be right back.
Still don't know my words, still stressing perfection. Let you all in my mental, got me looking too desperate. Damn, you ain't desire.
My apologies. I had to clear out the nostrils, so I apologize. He said, yeah, y'all know I love street trash, but they ain't got nothing going on. That's her role. Child boom. Child boom. Ain't no way I'm finna be somebody's bitch for the next and you don't even come out to your own music no more. Like low key, I could probably fuck with it if you came out to your own music. Even when you're the one who's in the match and Liv is just backing you up, you still come out to her music. See, asshole. No. I don't like that. That stank. It stank and I ain't here for it. Okay. But anyways, AJ Styles got into it with Dominic Mysterio and they started jaw jacking, going back and forth. Dom basically was telling them, you know, we run Monday Night Raw. And he was like, okay, well, I had my dealings with Judgment Day, but where's the rest of it? Like, where's Damien? Like, Damien's not here no more. He's not here. Okay. Well, where's Rhea? You know, where's she at? Rhea, no. And then Dom pointing the Liv Morgan name on his shirt. I'm like, oh, bitch. Nobody checking for that hoe. If you don't remember, because your ass was still playing daddy's little boy on his teeth, Liv Morgan was running with Finn and fucking AJ Styles going up against a diverse version of Judgment Day. But you don't know your Judgment Day history. Just like them niggas who don't know their history about, you know, black people and how everybody was shitting on Kendrick Lamar's performance this weekend. Yeah, y'all was real petty. I don't want to hear no slave shit. I'm trying to rock out. Well, you could always, you know, learn something. Because the revolution was televised and you missed it. You was a part of history and you missed it. Dumbass. Anyway, Liv Morgan was a part of the first regime to go up against the Judgment Day. She was one of the other people to fight up against Judgment Day, which was why her revenge tour was so epic, because her and Rhea Ripley's story past started long before Rhea Ripley broke her arm. This was all before that. Okay? So he was like, where they at? Like, these motherfuckers I had to go up against. You know what I'm saying? But of course, they all went their separate ways, and Finn hadn't showed up yet. So Dom is like, don't be questioning us. Like, we run Monday Night Raw. It is what it is. And he was like, okay. All I'm going to tell you is that, you know what? Things have changed. Things have changed drastically. But you know what hasn't changed? You will always be Rey Mysterio's punk ass son. And I was like, and that's on motherfucking period. Okay? Period. Then he tried to hit Carlito was out there, tried to hit him. He beat them both up, hit Carlito with a phenomenal forearm, and they both had to retreat after they got their ass whipped. Okay. And Finn was not happy, honey. Okay. Finn was in the back, like, look, y'all is out here getting y'all asses whooped. You out here taking matches and talking shit to people without consulting the group. Like, we would be better off if you would just listen to Finn. Okay? You got to learn how to make sure you roll with me. Understand that I am here to lead the group, honey. Okay? I am the only one who has to lead the group. I'm the only one. And Liv got her face busted open, but I'm gonna tell y'all how that happened. Child, she don't know how to use a wash rag, no soap, no nothing. Ugh, it was so disgusting, honey. Let me get to these comments. Comment says, Caliente says, friend, I have a question. Am I the only one who feel like the IC and US title are really being showcased or defended? Aren't really being showcased or defended? I feel like they just carrying them titles around. Mind you, I'm trying to be nice. No, they have not been defended. It looks like they're trying to set something up with Shinsuke. Shinsuke has been in the background lurking, and basically he has been trying to feel out who his next opponent was going to be, right? And then you got Brian Breaker, who is incessantly calling people old and everything like that. And it looks like he might be going up against AJ Styles very soon. So speaking of the IC title, AJ Styles was in the back and Brian Breaker came back there to confront him. Now, I didn't get to hear or see what the man said to him, but I'm sure it had something to do, with, welcome back. This is things have changed. I'm champ, blah, blah, whatever. I don't know. But no, you're not wrong, especially when it comes to the women's IC title. To be honest with you, Lyra haven't defended that damn championship since she got it. And Lyra's had the title now. Has it been a month? Hasn't it been a month? It definitely has been. It's been a month and 4 days. Lyra has not defended that championship since she has won it. And technically, she's supposed to defend it every 30 days. And she has not. Chelsea Green has defended her championship more than Lyra Valkyria has, and that was within the first the first month of her title reign. Chelsea Green has 2 title defenses under her belt. Meanwhile, Lyra ain't defended that championship yet, but she keep getting put in opportunities your championships, which I don't really fuck with that too much. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't feel like no champion should be eligible to be in the elimination chamber. None of them. I mean, you shouldn't be in elimination chamber. You shouldn't be in Royal Rumble. That's just me. That's just me. Okay, because at Royal Rumble, I was like, "Oh, girl, I'm telling you." Okay, you said to continue on with Caliente's question. They said, "I'm happy we have them, but I feel like it should have heated up the division. I could say Chelsea has defended, but Lyra, have we defended? And I swore somebody weekly open challenge one of them. I thought, okay, so to kind of stay in the lane of the comment, Chelsea has defended her title at least twice. Lyra has not. Lyra's been champion for a month and 4 days. She has not defended her championship. The US title had an open challenge only when the owner, the current champion, issued the open challenge. So when people like John Cena or when someone like Logan Paul issued a fake one, or when the champion issues an open challenge, that's when it has an open challenge. The title isn't just an open challenge title though. Okay? We losing recipes. I mean, Triple H is cool and everything, but he's so busy focusing on these major storylines and the different, spiders that are the spidering of these storylines, breaking off into smaller lines. He's neglecting the mid card division, the mid card division for both the men and the women, and he's neglecting the tag team division for both the men and the women. He's neglecting both of them, and it's making people feel as though he doesn't, he isn't doing any wrong. And a lot of people are also taking these releases very, very seriously, which is interesting to me because the same thing is happening at AEW because Ricky Starks, Miro, Malachi Black, all 3 of these guys, Malachi Black's contract ran out, Miro is being released, and Ricky Starks' contract is not ran out, but he was no longer on the roster and he also is being released. And then from what I hear on the streets, that he is completely free to sign wherever he wants. He is currently the Rev Pro champion. Shout out to Ricky Starks. But nobody has the same smoke for AEW releasing or hoarding talent or keeping talent from leaving or doing anything weird. And y'all are viscerating WWE, but let's just keep it into perspective. There are only a few people that I hear constantly talking about the people that were released. Rico being one of them, okay? And that's no shade to Rico, but he does vehemently talk about these particular people, especially the women who got released. However, when these people were wrestling or when they would get opportunities to wrestle, I saw a lot of y'all on TV dogging them out, cussing it, talking about we don't want to see them. Where's Roman? Where's Rhea? But now that he decided, okay, I need to free up some cap space. We need to get rid of some people on the roster we're not using so we can, build this roster back up. And I'm not going to use these people in the near future. So I'm going to let them go and they can go and live their life however they want. They'll be able to command more top dollar on the indies. They can go to another company and make themselves into a big household name if that's what they want to do. Y'all demonize and shit on WWE for that. And then you have to find logic and reason for the reason behind this because you see a lot of people being released. At first, it was all because they're Arab or it was because they are of Indian descent or it's because they are LGBTQ plus. And I just feel like that's just simply not true. Some of these people were not being used. You hadn't seen Alba and Isla on TV in months. You hadn't seen Blair Davenport being used ever. Last time she was used was Money in the Bank, and I believe it was like last year, I want to say. And even then, prior to that, Blair had a little stint with Naomi, and that was it. Electra was only used as a valet on TV, and they could have used Electra more, honestly, to boost the women's division. She could have been in a feud with Michin or BFAB, or sided with Chelsea and them. They could have used her, but they didn't. They chose to release her and let her go. It's unfortunate, but at the same time, it's like I said, this kind of stuff happens all the time. It has nothing to do with their personal preference. It has nothing to do with who they are as people. It has nothing to do with their ethnicities. It has nothing to do with that. It's just they're cutting the fat, unfortunately, and these people happen to be a part of that, and that's just the way that it works. Also, we hadn't even seen the men's mid card as much as well. Outside of Braun, exactly. There was nothing said, just to stare down. Oh, they just stared at each other. Okay, great. I forgot about Ivy, but still, boo, tomato, tomato, tomato. Hang it up, flat screen. I was really talking about the girls. Oh, the girls. Okay, no worries. Thrice, child. She defended it 3 times. Dakota should be doing the same thing as Michin. I respectfully have to agree, but in a heel manner. Well, Dakota been a heel for a while, Don. So I think it's time for her to go into being a face for a little bit. Do you think Logan Paul winning against Ray was the right move? Because I feel like Ray should have beaten Logan to have a good chamber match. I I understand why Logan Paul beat him, but no, I don't. I don't think that was the right move. Only because it was predictable. Rey Mysterio going into the chamber would have been pretty cool, but they could have switched it around. They could have had Logan Paul lose to Rey tonight. Rey Mysterio going to the chamber. And again, like I said, you have a Kofi moment where somebody attacks him and takes his spot in the chamber. You know what I'm saying? Logan Paul didn't need to be in the Elimination Chamber. He could have just had a match at Elimination Chamber and been done with it. It's Ricky being released for a good month. Nah, you know I ride or die for like 93% of the women. I was asking where were Electra and Blair, and the answer was on the unemployment line. That is some dirty shit to say. There's still more to come. We've also been saying next NXT is overflowing, so there's that. No, but I'm sure, I guess. I thought she was a face for the last year. No, Dakota and them went to Raw. Originally, Dakota and them on Raw were heels. They did not switch off and become faces until a few months ago. Sometime around November early November, late October, because by then Dakota was injured and out. She hadn't been back. And that by then Io had switched sides. And it was right before they had went to Survivor Series when Io had switched sides and become a face. And that's when Damage Control as a whole all switched sides because they were heels. They were heels for a little bit. It was like right around the time they started getting into it with like PFC. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, y'all. Speaking of Damage Control, Damage Control had a little bit of get back against Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, her little pit bull. And basically, the girls put on a clinic. That was a really good match between the four of them. I ain't gonna lie. There was some moments where I thought Liv and Raquel was finna win this shit, but they was able to take up the win. Now, Damage Control was able to pick up the win. Now, if you ask me, okay, if you ask me, Damage Control has earned the right to become the number one contenders for them tag team championships too. And if you're going to give that match to Liv and Raquel, who weaseled their way into a match, then you might as well add Damage Control and make it a triple threat. Personally, I think you can make it a triple threat at Mania. And whoever win it. Just don't give it to Liv Morgan. She don't need to win it. She don't need to win it. But this was a good setup. This was a good match. Now, I don't know what they're going to do about fucking Jade. They ain't talked about Jade Cargill in months, okay? And it's starting to become a mess. Like, y'all done set this shit up. Y'all keep having us sitting up here arguing with each other, speculating, fighting, lying. Everybody don't know which end is up and who is right and who is wrong. We don't know shit about shit. We're tired. Okay, they'd have been to Atlanta 17,000 times and nobody is saying anything. Now it's starting to feel like a real crime scene. The detectives have not found nothing. Now I'm getting ready to call up there. Do you have an update? Can you tell me what happened to our child? Lord have mercy. This lady sprawled out on this damn car and ain't came up with no answer to tell us how she ended up almost dead. Okay? Ain't told us nothing. Now, later on in the night, I had to get off of that. That pissed me off, y'all. They ain't tell us shit. Later on in the night, Rhea Ripley ran into Io. Now, prior to this, Io Sky told her, she said, you cost me my shot at going into Mania. So I'm coming for you. Rhea Ripley said, okay. All right. That wasn't my intention, but all right. She walked away. Now, Rhea Ripley went to Adam, and Rhea Ripley said, listen, make a match. I got involved. She lost her shot. So we going to throw down so she can have her get back, and we can end this shit now. So Adam made the match. So when Rhea went to the back and found her, Rhea said, Io, I don't owe you nothing, but I don't mind fighting you because I need to. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind whooping your ass to prove a point. Now, you ain't got to worry about coming for me because, bitch, I sent for you. You feel me? You ain't got to worry about coming for me because I done sent for you. You and I gonna dance. The Monday Night Raw after Elimination Chamber is going to be me and you for this. And I pray, honey, I pray that you ready. So Io was like, all right, see you then. So the girls had their little moment and they walked off. I love Io with a good bang. I love Rhea with a good bang. Okay, that bang is cute. Not the bang. The bang. That's a cute bang. It is a cute bang. Okay. Let me read what Caliente was saying. Caliente says Zoe could have left. Sonya could have stayed. With Shayna Blair had no real direction. I didn't see an issue with Elektra being the manager for the boys. And when is Zelina and Andrade reuniting as heels? Who's to say that Zelina and Andrade are going to reunite? They in two different places in their careers. And it may not be that they're going to reunite. You never know. As far as Zoe, I'm not gonna say somebody could have gotten fired because I wouldn't want nobody to wish that on me. I will say this. Do I think Zoe Starks needs to go back to the drawing table? Yes, I do, because she is not resonating with the crowd the way she could be. And her being a heel doesn't work. So maybe they need to switch her over to being a face, and maybe that'll work out better for her. It did when she was in NXT, and I think it would work out better for her to be a face rather than to be a heel. I still don't give a shit about January 6th, but if y'all care, cool. But her heel work is very mundane, boring. It's very much 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, rinse and repeat. As far as as far as Sonya is concerned, Sonya's contract was up. They decided not to renew the contract. Unfortunately for Sonya, that doesn't mean it's not a bad thing for her. Sonya can always go somewhere else and dominate. Me personally, if I was Sonya, my first stop would be fucking TNA. She would excel in TNA. And I would take down Tessa Blanchard's big chin having ass and take over that whole company. That's just me. Okay. Speaking of that, what you think happened between Shar and Andrade? Also, where my boo Jade at? I don't know. I'm not speculating in nobody's marriage because I don't want nobody in my damn marriage. Shit. It's my let me tell y'all something. When it comes to celebrities, wrestlers, anything like that, I do not speculate because it's none of my business. Now, if it's being put out there that this is what happened, you may hear me do commentary on that, but I'm not going to sit up and have a discourse about what happened in their marriage because I damn sure don't want y'all having no discourse about mine, especially when I'm the one who had to lay up in this house with this man and deal with his shit every day and he had to deal with mine. Ain't no way nobody on the outside gonna tell me what I could have, couldn't have done, should or shouldn't have did, or what would have happened and should have happened that didn't happen. No, we gonna mind our business. If it was irreconcilable differences, then that's fine. Shit happens. People get married sometimes and it don't work out. You never know. They may end up getting back together and getting remarried. Things are not always a black and white cut and dry thing. Sometimes people need their space, and in order to do that, they got to separate and start over. If people actually would have let Charlotte talk on Monday, we probably would have got a little bit more insight. But because I'm a little bit more observant than most people, I can see that that girl really has been through hell these last year. This last year and a half has been very rough for her. And I understand where she's coming from. So I think that she was heartbroken that her marriage didn't work out. I think she felt lost because she couldn't wrestle. And that was very devastating for her. But I'm not going to sit up and speculate about what was going on in her house and in her bed with her husband because I don't know. And that's none of my business. DC don't need it either. That's crazy. Like, is she dead or in the cup? That's what I'm saying. Like, where is sis? Like, y'all ain't told us nothing about her. Y'all ain't told us nothing. Like, shit, this ain't the first 48. Give us something. Fuck going on. Shit. He said, shit, Charles pick and read. You know what, Don? I don't know. I don't know. At first, I thought that she was gonna pick Rhea. At first, I did, but I was thinking about it. I'm thinking about it, babe, and she might just pick handsome Squidward. She might just pick her. Now, somebody got to put Tiffany's ass in her place. Somebody got to. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, Donnie. And one last thing, we have 100,000 promos on Raw, more than matches. But I'm gonna mind my business and turn the other cheek, smack down my show anyway. The promos actually be pretty decent, honestly. It's Mania season. We are on the road to WrestleMania. Okay, I mean, we're not gonna have matches all day long. Like, this is WWE. This ain't AEW. They're gonna talk. They're gonna talk their shit. I don't mind a good promo when the promo is worthwhile. For the most part, all the promos that was cut today were pretty decent, except for what Logan Paul was saying. Hella weird. I miss 360 Shag Rhea. I love that bang, honey. That bang is eating. She did get more traction as a face. She did. I feel like as a heel, you just need something to talk about, rather it's delusional BS or real. I have to agree. But if you a mundane superstar like Zoe and you really don't have no reason to be a heel, you just a heel to be one. Like she has no reason to turn. If somebody had attacked her and beat her up and she came back as a heel, that would make sense to me. But you just mad and tight-lipped and walking around like a glorified biker for nothing. That's just stupid. You wasting good leather and time, bitch. Like you the fuck? It was all me. I said snatchies and I took Andrade. Oh, bitch. Between you and Charlotte and a few other people, y'all the only ones that want them. No shade to Andrade, but I'm cool. I don't think it's an imbalance. I think it's a fair share. Let's remember that we're watching stories, and I'd rather you tell a story than waste my time on a BS match. Period. Lacey says, Tiff, I hope Kiana returning soon because I miss hearing you call her a fuck ass Kiana. I don't like that hoe, so she can stay at home. Her and her new titties. I do not want to see her in her raggedy ass helicopter coming down here with that Joanne Fabrics, Arts and Craft, Michael Kors, rhinestone studded glass bag she be walking around with. No, ma'am, Pam. No, thank you. Oh, they was gonna have her pull a whole Vicky Guerrero on Adam Pearce, and I would have been madder than a motherfucker. I would have been mad. You hear me? Watching him snatch off his glasses so he can look into her eyes, I would have threw up. Ugh. I do love how even though SmackDown be dragging, we don't have BS stories. We don't. I think Nia gonna get her bill back. Oh, you do, huh? You know what? If Nia get it back, whatever. At this point, I don't give a damn. As long as Tiffany don't keep it for a long time, I don't give a shit. You right, Nia. Not you complaining about Raw and SmackDown. Yo, show, no tea, no shade. SmackDown is my show. I love Raw and SmackDown, but they was complaining about both of them. They said, I don't even like Raw, but they gave us too many promos. SmackDown was more my plays. Callian say, no, they ain't shit. They know they ain't shit. They was like, I don't even like Raw, but let me tell you something about Raw. Let me tell you something about Raw, honey. Child, I had my TV on mute when Logan came out. I was on my phone. I still got stuff to upload, by the way. But SmackDown has more wrestling and it drags bad. It does. Because you know why? Because it's too long. The matches be too long. And it's not that they're not decent matches, but 90% of the time, the matches are going too long. Cut that shit off. Like, we don't need to see fucking like let me put it this way. I don't need to see another iteration of LA Knight, Jimmy, Jacob, and Tama Tonga. We need to find something else to go on. And now they done brought Solo back. Solo's attacking Cody. It's doing too much for me. Like, y'all are not going forwards, you're going backwards. And it's getting on my nerves. Not wasting leather. She wasted leather. She wasted leather and denim. Girl, you ain't even. You cannot be whored and not have no motherfucking. Ain't got no reason to be mad. None. January 6th could be in jail right now. You should be smiling and thanking the Lord that your ass is not in prison. Okay? Or be like Brian and be like, I did it because I want to, and who the fuck gonna stop? Like, I can understand that. Even though I don't fuck with Brian Breaker like that, but he be talking some real shit sometimes. And I be like, well, somebody need to whoop your ass. Somebody need to whoop your ass, Playboy. and you in the minority, and you can eat an ass and a dick because I don't fuck with her like that. That hoe and her raggedy ass bags can stay where the fuck she at. I said what the fuck I said. If you don't like that, that's fine. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't like that bitch. Cousin Kiana is a star. I get money. I'm a star. Star. That's where she at. Tell her to make sure she don't get like Cora and get obsessed with the titties. Okay. Okay. No, I'm not saying that. You're weird. Fuck your cousin. Nigga, fuck your cousin. Nigga, fuck your cousin. I'm about to be controversial, Tim. How do you feel about my wife, Nikki Bella, returning to WWE? And this question is not to upset you, so please don't be mad. I do not give a fuck. You should have listened to Di right now. I do not care. I do not like Nikki Bella. Never have, never will. I do not care about her showing up with her black tights sitting at the top of her stomach over her gear. I was like, I said, ma'am, they make low rise tights, you know what I'm saying? Or just buy like, or don't wear them. Like, what's wrong with you? Girl, I do not care about her coming back. I could care less. It does not bother me. It does not move me or sway me that she shows up. If she comes back, which it looks like she might be, because she's training with Natty in the dungeon. She was invited. They brought her there, and she's doing pretty fine in terms of doing her reps and stuff. But I could care less. If she comes back, y'all won't hear me talking about it unless the hoe get on the microphone and start talking shit, and I have to cut her deep. Y'all just gonna have to deal with it, Bella Army. Y'all just gonna have to deal with it, okay? He said, I'm about to catch a bullet from Tim for the question, but already. No, you're not. You ain't gonna catch no bullet. But I don't get the outrage about Nikki coming back. It was spoiled long before. And by 25, 26, I knew she'd be 30. I don't give a fuck. Ain't nobody trying to see Nikki and her dad or her damn sister. Well, her sister definitely not coming back because she is undyingly loyal to that little leprechaun she married, and he not coming back. So she said her original gear was too tight, so she had to improvise. That was improvising. Okay, girl. But your gear always been tight, babe. Your original gear has always been tight. And if I'm being 100% honest, you've dropped a few LBs since you were in WWE. You were a little thicker when you were in WWE. So I don't believe that your gear was too tight, love. I think it's too small. It's not big and I think it's too big. I think it was too big. That's what I think. But I'm inclined to believe she's getting another run. All right, we're getting another robot from Nikki Bella. Nikki 2000 is coming back, child.
Nikki trying to figure her ass out.
Not Nikki trying. Shit. Nikki trying is crazy. And Tiff do her good reading when Nikki get to cutting up. And I'm gonna cut her ass deep. I'm gonna cut her ass deep. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm not trying to see Nikki Bella at all. No, I did see that probably insecure about the stomach, and we gonna deal. We strong. Actually, Bree has teased her return on their podcast. Brie Bella was worse than her sister. Both of them can stay at home. I'm surprised that little leprechaun she married to would let her do it. Because everybody used to talk about how controlling John Cena was, but he was weird. Weirdo shit about Maurice and Miz, because he ain't like Miz. He didn't like Maurice by proxy. And I used to be like, what the fuck? Like, what is going on? What is happening? Fucking vegan weirdo. God damn. What's wrong with you? He said, yeah, it was like it got shot. Well, I got fitted to her, and she was like, they did all the fit and everything, and then she put it on. It was like, oh shit, it don't fit. Mm-hmm. They call her Nikki Trine. She put on her not the Nikki lick. Stop. I'm not doing it. Brian is passive aggressive. No, what he is an asshole. And he like to say he is passive aggressive. I'll give you that, but he's disrespectful to his face. And I don't like that. You're like, yeah, see, I told you Maurice and them was on some bullshit. And it's like, nigga, what? No. No, you and your homegirls is on some bullshit. Anyways. Like, he's rude with a smile. And I would be rude by whipping his ass. Because ain't no way. Daniel Bryan be saying some shit that make you want to slap the hell out of him. Now I told y'all Logan Paul won, okay, and then before that, CM Punk was cutting a long ass promo, which he's cut before. He said he gonna win the chamber, and he said some bullshit about John Cena, just basically declaring himself for the chamber. And I was like, low key, don't be mad at John Cena because you was too stupid to use your power to get in. Don't be mad at him because he's smart. John Cena like, bitch, I'm pushing 55. I'm not finna be in this damn chamber. And I already got to get in the chamber. You're not finna beat my ass before I get in the chamber. Absolutely not. He was like, listen, I ain't winning the Royal Rumble. I made it to the end and I lost. So I'm declaring it right now that I'm going to be in the Elimination Chamber. He was like, one person just declared, but I earned my slot. Okay, what that mean? You want a motherfucking cookie, nigga? Do you want a cookie? What, you want a pat on the back? Shit. Don't nobody give a fuck. We don't care about that shit. John Cena's in the chamber. Get the fuck over it. If it wasn't gonna be him, it was gonna be somebody else. And you still have to deal with Drew McIntyre, and you more than likely gonna have to deal with Seth freaking Rollins as well. So what you need to be doing is more focused on who's gonna be in the chamber, not who's already in it. You need to be worried about the people who are going to be your greatest problem, because you have to remember, not a lot of people like your ass, and you're going to be locked in the cage with 5 other motherfuckers that want something just as bad as you. So while you out here bitching and complaining about John Cena, he is not your real problem. Your problem, most definitely, is Drew McIntyre and Seth freaking Rollins. And then if fucking Roman declares himself for the chamber, that's 3 people initially coming after your ass. And now you got a problem with Logan Paul, so you got to deal with his stupid ass too. If I was you, I would keep my mouth shut. That's what I would be doing. But you love digging a hole. You love digging a hole, honey. That's why you got to learn how to shut the fuck up and be quiet sometimes. Just hush. Hush. Nobody was calling your name. Nobody. Shoot. Like, he gets mad at the people, like, the finer things. Well, Daniel Bryan do. He do. He's not a big fan of overconsumption or opulence. He doesn't like that. I'm done. Started something. You're right. Bree not as good as Nikki, but that's okay. He was rude, but we all look past DB. No, you do. I don't care for him. You don't have to agree with what I'm saying. I'm joking and I'm low-key serious at the same time, but I am joking. I don't care about the Bellas coming back. If they come back, that's their business. If Triple H want to pay them the money to come back, that's their business. It wouldn't be me, because you don't need them. And you most definitely, if you're going to bring them back, they need to be putting over talent. So girls who are coming on the main roster, they definitely need to be being put over via the Bellas if you're going to bring them back. The Bellas don't need to be winning tag team championships, which I know them hoes more than likely is coming back for that shit because they didn't get to carry them before. But they don't need to be carrying tag team championships. They don't need to be doing none of that shit. But do with that what you will. Everybody don't want a damn garden and a ranch. That's true, Don. That's why you can't catch me at a mansion. That's true. That's wild. Child of Miss. Just her feel. Just her. Just tell him. Tell him, Brandy. Tell him he don't know no better. How do you feel about War Raiders as champ? As far as I'm concerned, they've been doing great as champions. They had a good match against oh shit, who they go up against? They went up against the Maga Maid today. They went up against Maga Maid. Maga Maid did something dumb today too. They had an opportunity to pretty much, stop the war machine from happening. And instead of them, just basically, stopping Eric from hitting it and then possibly winning the titles, they disqualified themselves and then stood in the ring and held up the championships. And I was just like, the fuck? Like, was you tired or not? Like, what? But I guess, I guess, I'll look past the vegan pastor. Him and his hip hoppers theme song, not hip hopper, his hip hopper theme song. Ugh, I hate it. I'm mad I missed this. Hey, Nicole. Because the day said the 11th. It's okay. It was YouTube. They was messing me over today. But any whoosies. All right. So Finn came out there while Seth was being interviewed by Jackie. Jackie did an interview with Seth, same way she did an interview with CM Punk a few weeks back. And Finn came out there during this interview and was like, Seth, you're spiraling, man. And I was like, well, he's not lying. Seth is spiraling out of control. He claims he has unfinished business with Cody Rhodes, which I don't understand because you literally gave Jey Uso a pass because Roman was his brother and his cousin. You gave Sammy a pass because you've known him for 20 plus years. But you're not going to give Cody a pass. You're going to go after Cody with a vengeance. All right, bet. You're mad at CM Punk because he helped Roman and because he also you don't like the fact that he's able to come back and get everything that he's been able to get after you replaced him. At least that's what you thought. So Finn is clocking your T because one spiraling superstar recognizes another spiraling superstar. And essentially he was just like, man, you're on a downward spiral. You're going down, bro. Like if you don't get your shit together, it's going to be curtains for you. But you know what? The good thing is all I have to do is get rid of you to go on to the Elimination Chamber and then move on into Mania. The only thing set in my way is a broken former champion. And Seth was like, man, Finn, you and I have done this dance many, many times. And he says it ends up with you on the losing end of the stick every single time. He said, if you look at it the way I'm looking at it, he said, I'm not in your way. I've never made it so our paths would always cross. I'm not in your way. But I have something that I need to do. I need to get my lick back on CM Punk. I need to have a little dance with Cody. So I have some unfinished business that I have to take care of. So the way I see it, you're in my way. So he says, since you are in my way, next week it's going to be me and you qualifying for the Elimination Chamber. And just know you will be lucky to walk out of there. And I was just like, well, damn, every time y'all come into blows with each other, one of you motherfuckers is getting hurt. It would stand to reason that maybe, just maybe, we shouldn't be fighting this hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know about you, But I pull a Taylor Swift, like, I don't know about you. Like, what's going on? It's happening. Now, at the beginning of the show, I didn't get to talk about the beginning. Jay Uso came out there and the crowd was hyped. It was in Nashville today. They was in Nashville. And they was out there just hollering and screaming. They did their song again. And Gunther, being a petty bitch, attacked Jay Uso, beat him down, and told him not to choose him. Don't choose me. Don't choose me. We know your beaker looking ass did that on purpose. You did it on purpose. And Jay Uso was like, I know I shouldn't be doing this. But Gunther, it's going to be me and you at WrestleMania for the World Heavyweight Championship. He got mad and ran his big ass all the way back in the ring and got beat up. Got taken out. Now, the one thing I hate about security and producers is they only hold you back when the fight is over. The fight over, bitch. It's done. And y'all want to then hold them back. Meanwhile, the whole time, Gunther was beating the brakes off of Jey Uso. Beat the brakes off of him. Couldn't get nobody to hold him. Couldn't get nobody to fold him. Couldn't get nobody to hold him. Lord have mercy. Ugh. It's honestly deserving because the last time they were champs, it was like 2020. Referring to the War Raiders, yeah. And they're doing a good job as champion. Loser Finn. Yeah, well. His thing with Cody, he said he wants to face him because Cody has won all of their matches. Yeah, but he also said because Cody has he reneged on their deal, essentially. Seth was his shield going up against Roman, and then he turned around and helped him. He ain't never let that go either. But Seth is a damn mess, child. He letting them designer brands go to his brain. It's eking into his brain, honey. All I heard was that Finn was down his to-do list. He wasn't on the list at all, if we're being honest. But since they made the match between him and Finn, he on the list to get rid of so he can get out his way for sure. What's up, Lewis? How are you? Why is Rhea and Sky not at Elimination Chamber? And also, I need B and Trent to defend that chamber. My girls, my bad on the delayed questions. I'm finishing Raw now. Well, Bianca is in the chamber. So you want her to defend the tag team titles at the chamber. The number one contender is Liv Morgan. She also is in the chamber. All right. As far as Rhea and Io not being on Elimination Chamber, can't explain that to you. But I imagine they want her to compete on Raw so they can have something big to close out Raw with, which is fine by me. I don't need my champions to always defend at PLEs. And it seems like Triple H likes to save stories for the PLEs, which is fine. The stories don't always include a title, so it is what it is. Will you be tuning in to Evolve? I'm going to try to. Bianca is in the chamber. That makes no sense. That's what I was saying. So you want her to fight in the chamber and a match? Make it make sense. I that's what I said. I was like, you can't overwork her like that. That's not fair to Bianca. I want Trent in the chamber also, and I want the titles defended. I did forget B was in that match. Well, you can't have them defend the titles and be in the chamber, babe. That's not gonna work unless they had a chamber centered around the tag team titles, which they've only done that once, and that's still my favorite elimination chamber. It wouldn't work. It's not happening. It's not gonna work. And I don't think Naomi's gonna be in the elimination chamber match either. Like, what? Nicole is tripping. Nicole's like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what is happening? So I'm confused. Why is Roxanne qualifying for the Elimination Chamber? I don't understand what's going on here. Roxanne hasn't been officially brought to any roster that I know of. So why is she the one competing to qualify in the chamber? I'm so confused. I was looking at that and I was like, what? I was like, what's going on? Yeah. Maybe she not. She not gonna be in the chamber. They said she on Raw now. I ain't hear them say that. When did they say that? They're doing what they did last year. What was that? Did I forget? And this year with the men, what did they do? I didn't hear them say that Roxanne was on that roster. So somebody tell me something. Okay. They have the last crop of folks in the Rumble compete in the chamber. Oh, shit. They did. Tiffany was in there. That's how Tiffany. Okay. I didn't think she was. They hadn't put her on the show yet. It was on one of them Rumble interviews. I don't remember which one. They have not welcomed her to the main roster. I don't think Roxanne is on Raw roster yet. You've been talking nonsense the whole 20 minutes I've been in. Nicole, please. Please. Oh, God, today. Give her. This match was also really good between her, Bailey, and Lyra. Lyra lost, Bailey advanced, thank God. I was gonna scream if Bailey didn't get in this damn match and Lyra's ass got in there and she ain't defended her damn championship. Ugh, I was gonna be so goddamn mad. Now they showed Kevin Owens again crying about his friendship. And you know what was petty is WWE ended up showing Kevin betraying Sami Zayn first when they was in NXT. And I'm like, Kevin, you always do this. You always crying wolf when you are the one who is the receiving end of some bullshit. This is what you wanted. You wanted to go toe to toe with Cody, thinking that having this ladder match was going to give you some kind of an edge. And because he didn't help you, you blaming him for your career almost ending. Meanwhile, you have powerbombed countless people on the edge of the aprons, including Sami Zayn, multiple times, trying to kill him, maim him, or end his career on multiple occasions. And you have the audacity and the nerve to be sitting in your car crying? Crying? Go to hell, Kevin. Go straight to hell. She's a mess. Say the truth. I refuse. I have nothing to do with that. Kevin is just a big ass baby, and I'm all for you expressing yourself and crying because you need to cleanse the soul. But what I'm not gonna do is entertain your bullshit. We're not doing that. So all I'm gonna say to you is boo frickety who. That's all I's gonna say to you. Because that's all you deserve. Anyways, Vengeance Day is going to be Saturday. And that is when we will be watching NXT. Okay? I'm going to leave it right here. I saw somebody talking shit about Julia, and I was just like, y'all are entitled to your wrong opinion. But it's like, she's mid and everything else. And I was just like, I don't know about that. But anyways, Vengeance Day is on Saturday, February 15th, the day after Valentine's Day, if you celebrate it. Obafemi will be defending his NXT championship against Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. You have the NXT Women's Championship with Julia. She'll be facing off against Bayley and Roxanne. And Stephanie Vaquer and Fallon will be facing off against each other for the NXT Women's North American title match. Okay. So for now, that is your show for NXT on Saturday. I'm sure there'll be more matches added to round out the show. I think that Trick Williams is probably going to face off against Eddie Thorpe Saturday. You might have a tag team battle on Saturday as well. Got a lot going on, and a lot's probably going to happen. And we love that for them. Hopefully, they have a good PLE, and then eventually we get some call-ups. You know what I'm saying? We get the people coming up. Other than that, y'all, I hope I covered everything when it comes to Monday Night Raw. All the matches on the card were fairly decent, even Logan Paul's match. I didn't even realize that it was 10:30. By the time they hit 10:25, I looked at my watch and I said, oh shit, this is the main event. I'm like, all right. But other than that, the show was really smooth. It moved along really quickly. They had some good matchups, some good moments, and it was just a good show all around. WWE did that. Now, the Elimination Chamber is March 1st. So we got about 2 weeks until Chamber. Let me see. It's 3, actually. Sorry. Saturday will make it 2 weeks. We'll have until the Chamber. Let me see if they updated the graphics for Vengeance. For Elimination Chamber. Let me see. Nah, they didn't update them. Oh, yeah, they did. They put Pammy Pockets in there. They put the updated graphic on the preview page, but didn't put it on its actual page where the graphic goes, you know? Mm-hmm. They lazy. Let me see. The way they cut off during Kofi whooping Ray's ass, I'm pulling for Alexa. Sorry. If it's Alexa Bliss, I'm okay with that. I'm not mad at it. She haven't been on TV. I'm curious though, because I want to see everybody boo Bliss the way they booed Charlotte. Because if y'all gonna do Charlotte the way y'all did her, then logic, Bliss would deserve the same pain and anguish, right? Because she came back, didn't do nothing, hasn't done nothing in 2 years, and was given a title shot. Technically, it was handed to her too, right? I want to see y'all give her the same smoke that y'all gave Charlotte. That's all I'm saying. Turnabout is fair play, bitches. Shit. Bayley has qualified. Okay, so we saw her qualify. There are 2 more slots left for Elimination Chamber. And you know Naomi's ass, or Nia Jax's ass is getting in there somewhere. Okay, the men's Elimination Chamber is set, and these 4 men, 3 men have qualified, and 1 has, taken their place. Okay, we got 2 more slots for the men's Elimination Chamber as well. So it's gonna be a lot going on. It's a lot of fun. I'm just saying, if you're gonna give out the mess, then give out the mess. I want to see you give it all out. Don't just be half-assing it, because y'all gonna be in the comments going off, yes, Bliss won, not Nicole, because Nicole wants some real shit. She actually do want Bliss to win, not for no bullshit. But you know what I'm saying? I read a post someone put up said they should have had Charlotte win Elimination Chamber and someone else win a Rumble. They would be mad either way, bro. They would be mad either way. They would have been pissed about her winning the Elimination Chamber. They would have been pissed about it. She always handed something. Mad they was born Char, right? Like Charlotte was really trying to say some real shit. I wanted to hear what she had to say. Cleveland always on some sucker ass shit. But then be out there cheering for Phil. Y'all know Phil don't like us. He hate our city. Something bad always happening to him in our city every time. Something bad always happens to him. He said it, not me. Any whoosies. Yep, they just wanted to boo my sis, even though she's the standard. I did too. I was mad as fuck, right? They've been arguing with me, putting think pieces in the group chat. I said, like I said, Brian Breaker and Charlotte Flair are two sides of the same coin, and y'all refuse to admit it, but you know it's true. And when and years go by and Brian Breaker is a 30-time champion, y'all gonna be mad about his ass getting everything too? No, because you're gonna cheer him when you need to and boo him when you need to. Y'all only do that to her. Only do that to her. She's the only one. And I really hate that. He hate Cleveland. It got bad juju for him. That's his fault. Him and them sagging ass eyes. we didn't do it. Go get some sleep, ho. That's what you need to do. They would have been mad for that Rumble for the chamber for Money in the Bank. Child. They would have been mad if she won anything. They would have been mad if she won anything. They would have been mad. They would have just been like, oh, here comes Charlotte. She's finna win again. And it's just like, shut the fuck up. And push come to shove, she wrestles better than him. And do clocking T where it needs to be clocked. Piriana. It's because she doesn't have a penis. We know. We know. We know, Nicole. Y'all listen. I'm gonna get my black ass up out of here. Okay. By tomorrow, my new outro will be up. So this is the old one. I made a new one, and it's kind of cute. I thought it was kind of cute for my channel, but this is gonna be the last time you hear this old outro. The new one's coming up very soon. Day we're gonna do I need to do 2 weeks of SBC chat? I do. I gotta do 2 weeks of SBC chat, y'all. I'm gonna have to have some help, so hopefully Donnie and everybody will be able to come in on Wednesday. But y'all sit tight. I hope y'all come back on Wednesday. We gonna chit chat because my mouth is super dry from talking because I'm still sick. I'm trying to get over this cold. I'm getting there. I am getting there. I love you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Thank you so much for watching my video and supporting my channel. I truly appreciate every single one of you who subscribed, liked, and commented and shared my content. It means the world to me. But now I need your help. I've built this amazing, strong, loyal, and happy community, and we've grown together. Right now, we're so close to hitting a huge milestone. 1,001 subscribers. I need it. I want it. I want it. That's a goal. That was my goal. We're currently at 997, which means we're only 4 subscribers away. Now, let me tell you what hitting that milestone will do for this channel. At 1,000 subscribers, I can monetize my channel, which means I can finally start making money from my videos. With that, I can make this channel self-sufficient, covering costs like StreamYard, Riverside, InShot, and PixArt, over $100 a month. This will allow me to reinvest into better content and keep this channel growing without relying on out-of-pocket expenses. All I ask is that you keep doing what you're already doing. Share my content, rate the videos, comment, and engage with the content. Your comments, whether it's simple, first, or love that video, help so much. They tell YouTube my channel matters and that my content deserves to be shared with others. Once we hit 1,001, we're going to celebrate in a big way. I'm talking mukbang, some good food, a chat about the future of this channel, maybe a little game, a little fun. We're going to have a good time. And if you want to see some friends pop in or have ideas for content you'd love for me to cover, let me know. I'm here to make this channel everything we all enjoy. Thank you all so much for being part of this journey. I'm grateful for everything you've already done, and I know with your help, we can hit that 1001 milestone and take this channel to the next level. Let's make it happen. Hey, one more thing before I get out of here. I just gave you that nice little motivational speech. So if you could just do me a solid and take your ass over the fourth wall and go look at my merchandise and buy something, that would be greatly appreciated. Now, I know, everybody ain't got the coin to be able to purchase it, but I have two types of merch on my website. I have the high quality, high end stuff with the Adidas, Adidas merch. And then I have the regular hoodies, similar quality. They just don't have the brand name. All right. You can also get a t-shirt. We've got tumblers. We've got mugs. We've got it all. So take your ass over the fourth wall and go buy some merch. Okay, bye. Bye. Bye.